Beautiful Indonesia. For thousands of years, people cherished the wonder of this enchanted island. Outstanding culture, fascinating folkways that lighten the cultural heritage. Magnificent landscape with all of its surrounding. Befriend with the spiritual and accompanied by its belief. Filling the hearts for both hosts and visitors. Introducing Indonesia. Do you know that? Street food is better than any fancy restaurant food. Indonesian people would never eat a bowl of meatballs in any restaurant or any shopping center. Instead, they would rather eat it in a small stall than have to pay expensively in a restaurant.
Indonesians are the people who always feel the most right sometimes, and well known for their kindness. Like most people in general, Indonesians are just people. Some are nice, some are not. What makes each nationality seems different might be due to upbringing and social factors. So Indonesians are very nice, kind, and know how to mix with people, respect and appreciate the local culture and traditions.
Tahu-tahu, Sulawesi. The second weird aspect about the funeral rites in Tanah Toraja is their burials. The corpses are put in the coffins and then placed in small holes in caves, or if they are small enough, some are placed in trees. Then wooden effigies called tahu-tahu are made to look like the disease and are placed at or near the burial site.
Next is Omed-omedan Bali. Omed-omedan has become a tradition for the youth of Banjar Kaja, Pakraman Sesetan village, Denpasar. In welcoming the New Year Saka, this event has been carried out since the 18th century. Omed-omedan is not a tradition of kissing as seen on social media, but of mutual attraction. This tradition can only be carried out by new members entering college to those who are not married. Those who are unable to participate are prohibited from participating. The Dani tribe in the Baliam Valley, Papua have quite an extreme way of expressing their sadness. When a family member or relative died, they would cut off their finger. This is done to prevent calamities that make lost life happen again. Ikipalin is performed using sharp objects such as a knife, axe, maces, or other.
The popularity of the Asmat iconic wood carving established them as the most well-known ethnic group from Papua, a distant land where so many aspects are still unexplored by the outside world. On the other hand, the Asmat is infamous for being a cannibalistic tribe, traditionally living naked in trees and cutting off people's heads as a ritual.
The Balinese are graced with a beautiful island that has attracted millions of international tourists yearly. But it's the fascinating, well-preserved culture that keeps tourists coming back for more. As Indonesia's biggest Hindu community, the Balinese are devoted to their religious practice, from daily offering to ngaben funeral rites. Being accustomed to tourists roaming their land, Balinese are also beyond friendly, allowing tourists to take part on many of their captivating rituals.
Decades ago, a group of Chinese immigrants from the Fujian province sailed from their hometown in a simple wooden boat seeking a better life. Guided by two Chinese deities, they finally reached and settled in an unknown land, today known as Bagam Si Api-Api. As a show of the determination and strength of will, they decide to toss their ship as a symbol of their resolve to stay and never return to their homeland. Today, this historical event is commemorated every year.
Rambu Solo. Tanah Toraja does have many unique traditions, especially those related to death. From them, Rambu Solo is a ritual that must be done when someone dies. If this is not done, they believe that their spirit will bring misfortune to the one left behind. Before the ritual begins, the person who died will only be considered sick. They will take care of it by providing offerings such as food, drink, cigarettes, petrol, or other. Usually, a Rambu Solo will be held in July and August.
The people of Dieng live in an awe-inspiring plateau by the same name, a historical site above the cloud with mesmerized view of nature. They are part of an ancient community with a unique set of beliefs, one of which surround a cultural festival that gathers thousands of people every year, the Dieng Culture Festival. The culture witnesses a curious phenomenon of children with unlikely natural dreadlock, and they are considered a symbol of blessing of prosperity.